It's Shelter the Destroyer. We're gonna watch a story here. Listen to a story, experience a story. I don't know. Gigguk and Sydsnap in Japan. Anyway, grab your snackies, grab your bevies. Let me know what you eating or drink down below. Let's get to watch him.
I was being a good husband, guys. Spent some time with my wife, and I was like, okay, my husband.
Imagine spending time with your wife.
Responsibilities are now over. I can go back to playing games.
Okay, spent time with the wife. Back to the video games about waifus.
The couch must have been hard to sleep on.
That's pretty funny.
So yeah.
Hey, gotta get back in those good graces. Get back in the bed. You feel me?
I had a very wonderful dinner. We went to an Italian restaurant. I don't know if you saw my tweet about it.
I think it's made me feel more like a fat ass in Japan than ordering an extra large main for me. And I said, Sydsnap. Having the waitress come back to double check, worriedly explaining that this portion size is normally for 3 to 4 people, then devouring everything we were given in front of her. Oh my God. Okay, listen. One, Asians are small. Like this is like gonna sound probably kind of messed up. I am not Asian at all, right? And they're so like just proportionally, if you're larger, you probably eat more. Also, their portion sizes are like more. They're not American portion sizes, I guess, is what I'm trying to say at. Because, like, you know, there's like this thing about like, oh, you come to America, it is completely normal to ask for a to-go box. Like, right? Like, hey, can I get a to-go box because I didn't finish my food? It's completely normal. Every restaurant I have ever been into has a to-go thing, unless it's like an all-you-can-eat buffet place. But like every restaurant always has to-go stuff because it is almost expected that you're gonna ask for one because of how big portion sizes are here. Like, it's completely normalized, right? Japan is not like that, okay? You are 100% not expected to, like, take shit to go. So, like, the portion sizes are significantly smaller. Yeah. So... Oh, so especially if you get used to eating like American portion sizes and then you go to Japan, like that's not going to be enough food for you. I will say when I go to Japan, I am walking a lot more than I normally do because I don't live in like a big city where we have walking culture. My city, or my town, I should say, there's not walking culture in my town. Like, we don't walk, we drive everywhere. So like, it's not even really safe to try to walk places in my town. There's just a lot of places where you can't safely walk because there's no like sidewalks or whatever. So I walk around a lot, and for whatever reason that affects my ability to eat more food. Like, I eat smaller portions because I'm exercising more. I don't know how that makes any sense, but like, that's me in a nutshell. But like, I'll eat probably about the same amount of food, but like, I'll have snacks, if that makes sense. So like, I'll go to a restaurant and I'll eat my food, and I may or may not have a dessert if there's a dessert I like. And then I'll leave that restaurant and I'll be fine. And then a few hours later, I'll be like, ooh, there's like a little snack thing. I want a little snack. And I will go and I'll get a little snack and I'll eat that little snack, because there's like little snack things all over Japan, or at least in Tokyo. And so like, I'll eat whatever little snack, and then I'll like go and be like, okay. And then I'll be like, oh, I'm going to get, you know, lunch, because I already had breakfast. I'm going to get lunch or like whatever. So like, I'll have like little snacks. But like, just being like, I want so much food. I also want to try things in Japan, you know?
Well, we had a very, very nice dinner. We had Italian, and initially we ordered a starter and a large portion of pasta for both me and Sydney. And like, I know how Japanese portions are. Japanese portion sizes are fucking small. If it's like a foreign cuisine, normally the portion sizes are way smaller than what you'd get in other countries, especially if that country is America, who gives you a family size as like the default option. Now, we knew this, so me and Sydney both ordered the large size. And our waiter looks at us and panics. I could tell that she was worried, so she goes off and goes to talk to her manager.
That's the worst. When they walk away from you and they go talk to their manager or whatever, and the manager comes over and talks to you or whatever. It's the worst.
And then she comes back. Already's just like, sumimasen. And she starts like explaining to us. She wants to confirm that we understand that the portion sizes that we ordered are recommended to share between 3 to 4 people. And I say, yeah, we understand. Don't worry about it. I understand what I'm getting myself into.
So this is funny to me. Because, like, okay. There's like an expectation that you're basically going to finish your food and the portion sizes are smaller. And also the food isn't that expensive. Depending on where you go, the food is not that expensive, I should say. But, like, I've been out to eat at Korean places with Koreans, and like, I don't know if this is true for everybody or this is just true for the people I went with, but they will order so much food and then just eat what they want and just and they'll just leave food, like, if that makes sense. Like, they want to eat a bunch of different things, so they'll just order everything they want to eat some of, and they'll just eat the amount that they want to eat and then just be like, okay. And I don't know how normalized that is. It's not race specifically. It is Ray's mom, but apparently Ray's mom doesn't count because she's rich, which is true. But like, it's like family style place. Like, I've gone like eating with people that do family style, where it's like, we're just gonna order a bunch of stuff and then you just pick what you want, is like, you're gonna have a lot of food left over. I don't know. That's been my experience. So if you go someplace that has family, that does family style, or if the people that you're with want to do family style, where everyone kind of like a bunch of different food is ordered and everyone kind of shares, I guess. I can't do that because I eat like one thing at any restaurant I go to, so I can't really partake in that. But like, food gets left over. I don't know. Can you marry Ray?
But when we got the food, we could both feel her looking at us. And
she's looking at him like, are you going to be able to eat this? Are you surprised by how much food it is?
Fucking devoured this meal. It wasn't even that big of a meal. If I were to put it in portion sizes in England, it would be a medium-sized pasta meal. But I still felt like a fucking fat ass. Because in Japan, that's a fucking big-sized meal. And I felt like a fucking fat ass because when she came over to collect the dishes, we had completely destroyed this meal. Both of us did. There was not a single drop of sauce left on the plate.
I mean, at least y'all shared it, though, right? Like, y'all, I mean, hey, this is for 3 to 4 people. It's like, well, each of us can eat 2 people's worth of Japanese food because your portion sizes are small and we're not Asian sized.
And she looks at the plate and she looks at both of us and goes, "Oh, I see you really enjoyed the meal." And I'm like, "Shut up, I know."
Shut up, I know. I was like, don't call me out like that. Like, don't look at me.
I'm a fat ass, okay? I know, okay? You think we just ate the equivalent of what 3 to 4 people should eat? I know. You don't need to say anything. All right? All right? I don't need your judging eyes right now. And then she asked if we wanted dessert. And we were just like, no, we don't want to. I could have had dessert. But didn't want those.
He was already ashamed. I'm gonna go somewhere else for dessert. There was this the last time I went. I've talked about this before. The last time I went to Japan, I found this really like there's like this little cafe. There's this food place, I don't know, that had my favorite dessert, and it was close by to where I was staying. So I went in there 3 times. The first time I went in there was to eat their food, and that's how I discovered the dessert. The second 2 times I went in there, or the other 2 times I went in there, I went in specifically just for their dessert. And their dessert was like a chocolate, a bitter chocolate molten lava cake that was small, a sugar cone, and a little cup of sweet crema ice cream. Or soft serve. Like crema soft serve. Okay. The soft serve was not super sweet. It was very creamy. The sugar cone was sweet. And then like the chocolate molten lava cake was like kind of bitter chocolate. And they worked together very well. It was very tasty. And I went into there 3 times, and the other 2 times were for specifically that dessert. And that's all I got when I went in there the second 2 times. Like, I would just walk in there and be like, yes, I want to sit down. Yes, I'm ready to order. I would like this dessert. Thank you. Like, go somewhere else for your dessert. Gigguk, just go somewhere else, man. It's fine. Just it's fine. Don't feel shame. Just go somewhere. There's plenty of dessert places. Go get some crepes, some ice cream, some donuts. I don't know, man. In TG, thanks for the follow. Like, I feel being like I'm being, they're judging me, but also I don't live there. Like, Gigguk and Sydney live there. I don't fucking live there, so I'm just like, they can judge me. I'm never gonna see them again. It's fine.
Judging eyes will be like, oh, I see you can eat dessert too. Okay, getting a little chubby, aren't we? Did it taste good though? Hell yeah, it tasted good. Tasted a bit too fucking good. Yo, you okay?
Let's stop laughing.
Oh, did I left the bathroom? Sorry.
Okay. I'm just saying, if you feel shamed because of how much you ate at the restaurant, just go to another restaurant for dessert, or go to a stall that has some kind of dessert. There's plenty of sweet things you can get. Their stuff isn't super sweet either, usually. So like, there's plenty of other places you can get dessert. I know, I've lived that life. Kind of like, I visit there. You just go somewhere else. It's fine.